come Saturday?
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Another event, important event for the clubs in South Africa. I think for us it's an important competition. We take all the competitions and the games very seriously against a very strong opponent. I said during the PSL game just after we have played against Siwelele that this team will definitely not stay in that position, and they show it the next week. So we are expecting a very, very strong opposition, very organized opposition, and for us, we will put all our ambition, our motivation to try to go to the next stage.
Thank you, Coach. We'll take the first question. Let's go to Zako.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon.
Maybe just to start, I think you know that the club hasn't done very well in this competition. Have special conversations been had with you to actually finally bring this trophy to the club? And also just the second one, Moremi, he is in the Bafana squad. Maybe just a word on that, and also just the mentality.
Let's limit it to those two. We'll come, if we do have an opportunity, we'll come back. So, Coach, did you manage to get the two questions?
Yeah. Like I told you, what's happened before, for me, I was not there, so for me it's to focus on the future and to try with the players to do well. We know that it will not be easy. It will not be easy. Every competitions are difficult, and every teams want definitely to win that competition that is very important in South Africa. So for us, it's another game, another opportunity for my players to give their best and to try to go through that stage. About the second question, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I always say that for people who believe in the work, daily work, they can have a gift some days after. So, but you have always to believe in your qualities. You have to work hard. You have to be very professional in how you manage your life. Because I always say to my players that they are professional and they have to make sacrifice. We cannot live like normal people. We are playing every 3 days. We have to work hard, to be careful about the lifestyle. So I'm not surprised. I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for all my players who've been called in the national team.
Thank you, Coach. Let's go to Angamawo. I'm prioritizing new hands because I see you still got lots of hands.
Coach, with your team doing so well, results are forthcoming, players are in form. Can you take us through perhaps your decision making in terms of your starting lineup? Is there a different approach considering that it's a cup game?
What I can tell you that is we take it seriously. We definitely want to go through the next stage. It's a very important competition, so we will try to put the strongest team in that competition.
Thank you, Coach. Let's go to Benji.
Coach Benjamin Irela is watching Daily News. Coach, you have gone about 7 games without conceding a goal, keeping clean sheets in all the tournaments that you have played. At this stage, could you say you have found your starting 11 to say this is my concrete starting 11?
I think that I'm not thinking like that. When you you are coach of such a big club, the approach is different, the strategy is different. So I believe in a group of players, and I don't believe on only 11 players. We win games with 11 players, but we win competitions with a group. So I believe in a group.
International Joseph and Sports Coach, looking at you adjusting, you personally, how have you adjusted to the pressure and the speed of things at Pirates? I mean, just last night you were playing, today you're here, you're going into the next match. Like you said, that every 3 days there's a match, there's an activation, there's an interview, there's this. Just take us through your journey thus far. Although you've won 1 cup, but you still have this big challenge ahead of you, the coming Black Label Cup.
First of all, what I'd like to tell you, it's a pleasure to see you every 3 days. It's our job.
It's not directed to me, right?
No, all of you. So it's our job as a coach, as a players. We are doing this job with passion. So for me, it's normal to make the press conferences, to be every day on the pitch, and to do. We are doing only our job, and to try to give the best for the fans, for our fans as well, and to propose some nice football for our fans and for all the lovers of football in South Africa.
Michali?
Coach, Michali Balega from the Star newspaper. Coach, when you arrived here, you did say that some were even calling you a plumber or something like that. But now, after the 7-game winning run, you've been called a terminator, beating all and sundry. Do you think now you've arrived where people are changing their tone about how they see you?
No, to be honest, I'm not too much focused on that. Even I made a joke last time about that. I think the most important is to be consistent on what you think, on your job. I'm coaching a fantastic club. I have the chance to be surrounded by a lot of South African competencies that they are doing a very good job. So we are just focused on our job to try to give happiness to our fans, try to give them a result. It's what they're expecting, and I am here for that. So I don't have time to look after the social network and to look after these things. But every day I wake up to give my best, to draw the best session for my players, and to put the best strategy to beat the opponent, and it's what I am doing every day.
Up next is Kam.
Afternoon, Coach Kamkhalo Mkhale from VAWFM. Coach, looking at how the club has done in the previous 2 seasons, winning domestic cup competitions, now that you've already secured the MTN 8, is there also a form of pressure that you're feeling going into this competition that you also need to capture it?
I think there is always a pressure in all what you are doing. If you don't feel that pressure, it means you don't give sense to what you are doing. But this pressure has to be positive. And for me, as long you don't have this pressure to do good and to give your best, I think you have to stop coaching. The pressure is always there, is always here, but you have to transform it by positive pressure.
Go to Clyde, on my right hand side.
Thank you. Coach Clyde from Supersport International. Coach, going to this game, are there any injuries in your squad? And on a side note, the members of your technical team that were injured in the accident, how are they doing? And how's your arm as well? Thank you.
I think most of our players are ready. We still have some players on the rehabilitation. They are doing well. It's what I can tell you. About the members, yes, they are doing well. They are on the rehabilitation as well. And for my arm, thanks God, step by step, the pain is going. But sometimes I have to stop celebrating after the goals because I can't not sleep in the night after.
Okay, we still do have time, and I promised Nzako that I'll tell you your third question.
No, Coach, it was just still on Tshepang and maybe just his mentality, you know, having overcome, having the fans boo him at Orlando to now being in the national team for such important qualifiers, just even his mentality too.
Sorry, the question?
Tshepang's mentality. He started.
Moremi?
He was criticized when he started.
By the fans, and now he's in.
Listen, you know, we have fantastic fans, and everywhere in the world, when you are in a big club, there is a lot of expectation. So I think it was a form of motivation for him as well. We can say that the fans push us to be better. They are here for that, and we love them. We know that they love the players as well. So we can say that our fans push us to be better every day.
Okay, we'll take the last one.
Thank you. Coach, I'm here from the SNBC. Coach, tomorrow morning, in the 8 hours of tomorrow morning, our under-20 will be playing against New Caledonia. Slept very late, or early hours of this morning, watching Morocco beating Brazil 2-0, in fact 2-1, back-to-back wins against Spain and Brazil. I mean, how important, as a former international captain yourself, how important it is to see our young boys raising this flag against nations that previously you wouldn't even think about that they would beat them at this level?
I can say that there are some countries in the continent that make me proud. And of course, my country, South Africa, make me proud, some other countries as well. Because I think that they understand the evolution of football, and they understand that the development of the youth is a very essential matter for a country. And as long we think to our youth, and we think to the competencies, to the potential in our continent, and we put competencies around them, coaches, qualified coaches around them, we put infrastructure around all this potential youth, with a sport policy, with the project, with the vision in the long term. We know that definitely we can have some result. It's what Morocco is doing, it's what South Africa is doing, all those countries as well, like Senegal, Ivory Coast, and I have a big hope in the future. If we continue like that, if we have a big vision for our continent, I think in a few years, definitely we can win a World Cup.
Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And all the best for Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.